window, table. That was a good trip. But it's so hot now.
Are you building a boat?
It looks like I'm a boat builder now.
Oh, take a chance, will you let me ride? I could be the best thing in your life. Baby, let's take a drive, take a drive.
Last week, you left us on Arlington Reef after a nice spearfishing session. Today, we are heading back to Cairns because we still have a lot of boat work to do before leaving Australia.
So we just left the reef, just put we are sailing, the engines are off. We've got, I think it's around 20 nautical miles to get to Cairns. The wind is perfect conditions, like 12 to 15 knots. It should be a nice sail back, and we're gonna try to enjoy it. Let's try to catch a fish also. I'll throw a line at the back, and let's see if we can get what do you want? Mackerel? Of course she wants mackerel. And yeah, it should be a nice sail. So it's a beautiful day, blue sky, everything is good.
With you the sun is shining 24/7. 'Cause when we're together it feels like we're in heaven. If it will get dark, you'll be my million stars. I know I can lean on you. Ooh, you catch me like a leaf falling from a tree. If you'll be a shooting star, I'll make a wish. No, I don't fake this kind of feeling.
Big fish incoming?
Oh my god, it might be a shark.
Okay, you should put gloves on.
Yeah, give me a break.
Oh, he's not fighting anymore?
I felt can you give me the second glove?
Yeah.
I felt like he lashed away, so I don't know. We'll see. But there was a big one for sure.
Nothing.
But he was pulling very hard. How did that not catch him? Maybe he broke the lure.
Yeah.
Well, he was trying to get it up anyway, but maybe he broke the fishing gear.
No, the lure is brand new.
Well, did you see how hard he was pulling?
Yes.
No. It's a little bit bent, but how is that possible?
It's fine.
Did you see how hard he was pulling? I couldn't even catch up. I'm so disappointed. It looked like a massive fish. Probably like this. I've had something to eat for the next three months.
How big?
'Cause when you're around, I know it's true. The way you make me feel is so good, baby. So good, so good. Every single day was spent apart. I wanna be with you. Baby, take my hand, hold it tight, just like you do. Feels so good, so good. When I wake up in the morning and I see your face, I'm becoming blind by your dazzling grace. What a beautiful feeling to be close to you. There's nothing else I wanna do.
Welcome back to Cairns. We were lucky to find the exact same spot in the inlet, so quite happy about that. Happy Monday! Today is gonna be a fun day. we're taking the windows out. Because the bird has been sitting in the sun for 2.5 years, the windows are made of like plexiglass and it completely burnt it. So sometimes, depending on the orientation of the sun, you can't even see through them. So, you know, what's the point of a window if you can't see through them? But most importantly, it's quite dangerous when we are sailing because that's where we look to. We can't really open them because if there's a big wave, then the water comes in, not a solution. Apart from changing the windows, which would cost a lot of money for each, the other solution is to just take the plexi out, go to a glass maker and get them to cut to the same size and replace the plexi. That's what we are doing today. Hopefully it's not raining in the next few days. Today we're taking them out and taking them to the shop. Come with us! For the first step, we are going to start by removing the handles. After almost breaking one trying, I finally figured out that I just needed to remove the lock mechanism to discover the screw. After that, it's just about unscrewing and removing the part from the inside and the outside. But as always, there's always this one screw that won't move, so time to call in the professional. Okay, let's not lie to ourselves, this was the easy step. Now we need to actually remove the window. So I've got the tools ready and let's go. Now the real work begins. We need to cut through the silicone that links the plexiglass to the frame without damaging anything. I strongly recommend using this tool rather than the simple putty knife. This one has a proper blade that will cut through the silicone. Finally, we just need to remove the screw to detach the telescopic adjuster and job done. We've removed the starboard window in the same way, and off we go to the shop. It's a dingy ride down the inlet, followed by a short walk. While the guys were cutting the windows, we had a few errands to run, which included buying a table, yes, but I'll tell you more about that in the next episode.
Okay, they should fall in. Perfect. Window, table. That was a good trip. But it's so hot now.
Say hi! Alright, so we still need to clean the frame because it's quite disgusting. And we figured out a solution that works, which is we wet it a bit with a bit of acetone, then start scratching. That removes almost all of it, and then Jan will come in with the orbital center with a 400 grit and just finishes the job, and then it looks perfect. So yeah, let's do that now. If you thought the previous task was painful, think again. Cleaning silicone is such a pain. If you've ever done it, you know, am I right? But it needs to be done to ensure nice adherence between the new window and the frame. So let's get scratching.
iPhone.
Time for the final steps. First, we are using foam tape. I'll be honest with you, we are strictly reproducing what was done before, but if I have to guess, I would say the tape avoids the silicone to overflow, it ensures that we are putting the correct thickness, and it acts as a sealant. Next comes the silicone, and it was hard to know how much to put. After messing around on the first window, we think we figured it out, luckily. We are using Fixtech 200, which was recommended by pretty much everyone. If you are buying this product, just be careful of the expiry date. Once the window is correctly positioned, well, we just need to clean the overflow and wait. We've been told not to use clamps and not to apply too much pressure, so we are just using light weights. Okay, that took us a while, but I'm glad we did it, because now that we have these new windows, I mean, it's amazing how much of a difference it makes. You can actually see through them. We didn't take the same color, so not because we wanted to change, but just because that's the only color that the guy at the shop had. So they are tinted in black, and it's actually a bit better because it stops UV light a bit and it gives us a bit more privacy, because from the outside you can't really see inside, but you can see outside from the inside. I don't think we're gonna change the middle one, even though there's a difference in color. Let us know if you think that's weird in the comments. Maybe we'll change our mind at some point, but for now we don't really mind, and there's still symmetry, so you know. And we're also not going to change all of the side ones, because these are a lot more complex because they are curved and they're not in too bad of a state so that we need to change them. What I'm going to try to do is polish them so that we can try and remove a little bit those cracks that we have. So yeah, that's probably going to be a job for next week. We also need to change the two cabin windows because they're also like very cracked and leaking. If you want to see that, join us next week. And in the meantime, if you like this video, make sure to drop us a like, leave us a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and to hit the notification bell. See you next week. Bye.